This is the Grand Highlander. Yes, that's right. We're gonna see what this one looks like and how it drives. This is the Mac Daddy 2024 Grand Highlander Platinum Hybrid Max in storm cloud color. I'm in breezy, cloudy St. Pete Beach, Florida, family vacation, but there's always time to work. We gotta check this one out. So let's walk around this one here as we sit by the shore. This is the full 3-row SUV. You can get 3 different powertrains. You can get a gasoline one. You can get an all hybrid one, or you can get one that's the 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that gets crazy horsepower and torque because it's matched with electric motor power. So while we're talking about that, we've also done our exterior walk around so you can see what we're dealing with to start. I need to give you an interior first look so we can see what we're dealing with here. See the light, and then look at these lights here. They are really bright. Imagine the lumens on this one here. Lumen from Dexter. All right, so we've got space there. We'll tell you about that. 20.6 cubic feet. Oh wait, we just did tell you about that. This one has captain chairs, so it can fit 7 passengers. But do we have a third row? Yes, we do. A very spacious, for the size vehicle that it is, third row. My wife sat back here. She's 5'9", and she was impressed with the legroom. So there we go. That's one person's opinion, but I guess that's why you're watching the video, because you want a little commentary along the way. But that's our observation so far. And the car is just smooth, quiet, comfortable, really nice. I like the light that shows from this panoramic. Very impressive there. Ooh, we've got multimedia too. This is a full-time all-wheel drive. That means that it's always on the lookout for you to see your conditions to give you traction on all 4 wheels. That's pretty cool stuff. Let's look at this 12.3-inch gauge cluster. We've got a 14-inch screen here. Really cool voice commands that you can give the car to find out so much information. But let's check out our driving modes, okay? What do we want to know? We can be in sport mode if you want better acceleration. You could switch to sport. If you want normal driving, ride comfort, go to normal. Eco, I like the teal one. That's kind of cool. Better gas mileage. What about if you want to drive a little bit off the trail or on the beach? Maybe mud and sand. If you want to drive in the woods, maybe you'd switch to rock and dirt, that kind of thing. So you can do all sorts of different drive modes, including snow mode, just like that. This has the Hybrid MAX Powertrain. That means it has the 2.4 liter turbocharged 4 with electric motor power, so it gives you 362 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. Gets up to speed really quickly. This is full-time all-wheel drive with dynamic torque control. That means that not only can it give traction to all 4 wheels, but it can shift it left and right, so each wheel gets the most traction and the least amount of wheel slippage based on the conditions you're driving on. Like I said, this is full-time all-wheel drive. It's direct shift, 6-speed automatic transmission, but it has paddle shifters right over here, so that when you're driving, you can just use down here, which corresponds to up here, and you can just start popping your gear. So you can become more involved, more one with the ride. What's up, little friend? Fly, fly away, Clarice. More performance fast facts. This has 13.3-inch brakes, disc brakes in the front and the rear, McPherson struts with stabilizer bar here in the front, and then multi-link suspension in the back. It's a smooth ride. It tightens up on curves and twisty country mountain roads, that kind of thing, but it's nice and smooth. It opens up on straightaways. I'm kneeling because it's really breezy. My tripod's liable to tip over at any time, so I gotta be real careful here. Look at this big wide hood here. It's classy. It's got sharp lines here, but it's sophisticated when it does it. LED daytime running lights, headlights here. Look at the chrome trim here. I like this better than the Highlander front end. It's got a dark gray, big, 3-dimensional front grille here. And then we've got cameras around the front, the back, the backup camera, the front, and then 2 underneath the side. So that's kind of cool. On the mirrors, we've got that LED fog lights here, matte black housing, and then we've got palm trees against the paint. That's kind of neat. Look at the silver metallic down here. It also has parking sensors in the front. That means you'll find them in the back too. This has front cross traffic. So if you're pulling out into traffic, if I'm at a stop sign or a traffic light and it thinks I'm pulling out, it'll say, and it'll say traffic's coming this way right on your display. So that'll be sort of like a secondary, hey yo, don't go, it's not clear. This is Toyota's Safety Sense 3.0, so it's the latest evolution. See, it's breezy. All right, look like I got a fan on me on the movies, like, he's coming in, go slow, ta-da. All right, like Baywatch, I'll start running on the beach. Anyway, the things I like, proactive driving assist, that'll help you. It'll slow you down or stop you if you have cars, people, bicyclists coming. It also has curve reduction if you think you're going too fast for the vehicle conditions and the vehicle and the curve that you're going on. So a few different ways that it can help you. The newest evolution of TSS 3.0. How about we show where the blind spot indicator is? Blind spot monitor right there. What about turn signal indicators and power side mirrors? Yes, we have that. There's me. So that's important, especially if you're pulling into a tight parking spot. I like the turn signal indicator right here. That's cool. Look at the chrome trim along with the black trim on the top of the windows, top, bottom. It's kind of interesting. All right, these are 20-inch wheels. 20-inch alloy wheels, baby. Woo! You know, the other thing, I filmed a nighttime video of Grand Highlander and it shows the puddle lamps. I can't do that now. These are 20-inch, matte black around the wheel fenders there and down below the accent piece. This is color keyed at the top. So what's here? You can't see the puddle lamps at night, but it would be lit up here as you walk up to the car. So there's the camera, there's the puddle lamp, and it displays Grand Highlander. My wife's Highlander Hybrid Platinum does that as well. We have smart key, push button start, and auto lock. So you can open it just by kicking it. That's kind of neat. All right, fuel mileage, 27 combined, 26 in the city, 27 on the highway. 26 in the city, 27 on the highway. That's insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Hey, look at that. We've got 2 exhaust pipes. That's kind of cool. Silver accent piece down below, matte black with backup sensors. We got a lot of safety going on here. And look right here, we've got the new hybrid logo here. Woo, that's cool. Hybrid MAX, that's awesome. Beyond zero. All right, Grand Highlander. I love how that's written out here. And this is kind of cool. I'd wear that around here like I'm in Run DMC or something like that. All right, there's the backup camera. Pretty cool stuff. So how do you like the profile, the back, the front? Outside impressions. Let's finish out the outside. Woo, we got a spoiler there, shark fin antenna, and then our panoramic roof. I mean, how often do we get to see what's on top? This is the greatest show. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna pull forward and then pull backwards so you can see the lighting. Check out our backup lights here. Reverse, 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 reverse. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. All right, so let's put on our turn signal, our emergency lights, and then we'll go forward. You'll find 20.6 cubic feet of space. It's enough to fit 7 carry-on, you know, the kind you put overhead luggage, 5 across here and then 2 across here. So we can do it that way. You can do this hands-free. You can do it with your remote on your key like I just did. You can do it from inside as well. So I'm in here safely. That means there's good amount of space. Ta-da! I feel like it would be nice to have power 3rd row seats. It is a Platinum Hybrid MAX. This one doesn't have that standard, but it's got an easy way to raise and lower your seats. So this way, just like that. Of course, if you add on too many more options, it's going to raise in price. This one starts at $58,000. I'll show you some specs that you can get on the vehicle at the end. 1500 watt inverter. You know, that's enough to power a microwave so you can cook popcorn in the back here. 11 JBL speakers, subwoofer, amplifier. Look at all the space here. And then this allows you to put an iPad along here. If you're sitting in the back, you can put a big thick flask right there USB-Cs and air, so everybody's comfortable in that third row. Lexus has a good way of saying it with their TX, is that everybody gets a front row seat. Everybody feels special in all three rows. Same thing with the Grand Highlander, but I thought that was an interesting way of Lexus of saying it. In this shot, I'm gonna be a little bit grainy, but that's not the important part, so don't pay attention to me. I'm 5'8" here. I can recline the seats if I want to. This is with the seat all the way back, so I feel like I'm pretty good. You can also adjust it. If you see, there's plenty of legroom up there for the middle row passengers, so you can adjust it that way if you want to. And if I want to get out of here, get me out, you just do that one, I push it forward, and you can get out easily. And then here's the back row without my body in there, so you can see exactly what you're dealing with. I like that it's flat here, no hump that you have to put your arms around, have to straddle. Pretty cool. And then this right here, this little block, that's to help you get up into the vehicle. It's kind of out of the way, but it's a nice touch. In the second row, hey, what's that? That's the center console that you pop right in there. So what do you want? If you want somewhat of a walkway, then you would not have the console, and you could pop on in to the back row this way. You could also fold the seat forward. So a few different ways to do it. And then if I want to put the console in, pop that in like that. And look, an iPad holder, a big flask holder, just like that. Put your jugs in there. All right, USB-Cs, temperature controls, heated and cooled, rear seats, 1500 watt inverter. 1500 watts, baby cakes. Woo! We got pockets on both seats. I see a sunshade. That means you can do sunshade things like this. Wow! This breeze has got me going crazy. How about seat adjustments? We've got some levers that we need to pull, right? So this goes, no, this doesn't. This goes, get it right, Jeff. So look at this. It does go forward, it does go backward. I can adjust this seat a little bit more forward as well. You can adjust. We're making adjustments on the fly, so it reclines. That's kind of cool. And then this one right here is to put the seat down flat. See, I got it right that time. So we'll move this one, and then the second one, so then it goes down flat, and the seats you saw can fold flat. How about our seat adjustment here? I can go forward, I can go up. Remember, this one has 362 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, so it's really fast. It's got low-end torque. It can just, boom, punch you forward if you want to. It's kind of surprising, which is nice. Can it recline? Yeah, it can recline. I'm also noticing that I can plug in my phone if I need to charge it here. It's a charger. It's got a charge symbol, you know, and you could store it right here in the shelf. I'll show you the shelf, but we're reclining right now, so that's pretty far back. Got these leather trim seats here. Black with bronze accents. Nice soft touch here, good armrest. Look at the accent pieces here. You'll see that consistently through the center portion. 1/4 portion. We got USB-Cs here, and then accent. I like that storage shelf there. I would put my phone there. I'd charge it if I was a passenger. Oh, the blind spot just went off. That's kind of nice. All right, this could fit a large bottle, like a flask, and it goes all the way down. Also, I noticed this one right here. It's got, look at this, a little cubby space so I can put my hand. So Thing from the Addams Family can go right in here, and it can still manage to save the day. So I like that. Look at this, soft touch here. That's interesting. Higher quality materials in some parts of the car. There's my microphones can go there. DJI, baby, that's the way to go. All right, so look, we've got snow mode, downhill assist control, eco mode for better gas mileage, sport for more acceleration, mud and sand, rock and dirt, normal. So that's how I was pushing those drive modes. Woo, we got traction control on and off, electronic parking brake and brake hold, and here's our shifter. It's real easy. You just go over and up if I wanted to be in reverse, down if I wanted to be in drive. I feel like, I wonder if this comes out. I don't think it does, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little pop out, but I don't think so. I'm doing this with one hand from the opposite side that I normally would. All right, we've got wireless charging here. USB-C, and then also our camera views for our surround. That's great for backing up and going forward to show you if there's any impingements when you're getting ready to park or back up. USB-Cs. We got heated seats, cooled seats, whoop, whoop. Holla, in the house, it's all there. Dual temperature controls with rear controls that we can do. Beautiful, beautiful profile here. Love the styling. So classy. Sophisticated is the word I use. Look at this here. Where I was staying, the lady had been stalking my car next door for about 3 or 4 days. She loved it, so I finally got to show her. She goes, I want one. In about a year or two, I want one. I love it. So I can put my cup here with my Crystal Light that I'm drinking. Heated steering wheel, power for the AC, back hatch, automatic headlights. That's kind of nice. And then we've got power with lumbar support here. It's emotional support. It's lumbar support. Look at that panoramic roof. Woo! Leather wrap steering wheel. Lots of bronze accents that we'll notice all over the place. I like that this is not like scratchy like my Crown. I like that a lot. 10-inch color head-up display. Right there. And then we've got a sensor that tests my eyes. Am I watching the road? If not, it will tell me. Driver inattention alert. Hey Toyota, directions to Raymond James Stadium.
I found Raymond James Stadium. Would you like to go now?
How long will it take to get there?
Raymond James Stadium is 24.49 miles and you should get there in 39 minutes. Would you like to go now?
So there we go. We've got some voice commands that we can give the car, and it's intuitive. So you can ask it a second question if you're feeling inquisitive. You can ask more and more and more so that you know more. Oh, while you're driving. Yes, my friends. So we can do radio. You can scroll. You can do navigation system. And I like that I can pinch. I can zoom. Very cool here. I can rotate all around there. I'm having so much fun. I wish the weather was a little bit better, but I'm having so much fun. Could do climate information, front, rear. Got options there. And then we could do other things. Trip information, energy flow, when it's using gasoline, electric, when it's recharging the battery. It recharges the battery, regenerative braking, so when you're slowing down or coasting. We're going to Miami. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Going to Miami. Going to Miami. So we can do our personal profiles to set up your favorites. Sound and media. We can do auto sound levelizer. System voice. Driving assist. If she's too loud, you can turn her down. All that kind of stuff. We can do my tuning. Why have I not adjusted this before? What's wrong with me? I'm an animal. I'm a monster. So again, lots of information that you can give, and we can vehicle customize. Lights, illumination, brightness, door control. I wish it had thematic illumination where it could give different colors. I think that would be a nice feature. Other brands have it. I would like to see that on this one. That would be an improvement I would make. And then over on this one here, we can go over and get different drive info. We can do trip A, trip B, energy, monitor, just like we saw on the big display. You can do your tire pressure, by wheel, when you're using electric, or I'm sorry, when you're using the front wheels, the back wheels, which one's getting the most torque. How's the torque going? All right, let's go over to the left side. Fuel economy, remember it averages 27. I just reset it. I was getting less than that. I was getting closer to 20, but I was really accelerating fast because I wanted to test out the horsepower. So I didn't feel like that was a good evaluation, but it averages 27, 26 in the city, 27 on the highway. Eco score, you watch this one. If you're doing better for starting, cruising, and stopping, as you get closer to 100, your gas mileage could get better. That's kind of why they show you that. So settings. Let's get over here. You can do your head-up display adjustments, some of your safety features right here, like that. We'll do meter settings because I did want to show you. If it's repetitious, you don't need to look at this, but you can do 2, or you can do 1, or you can do just a regular one. Now, if we want our meter style to change, we change the type to 2, like it has 2 on each side. Let's change the style. Do you want casual or smart? I like smart. Tough or sporty. Which one's better for you? I don't know. And then over here we've got digital rear view mirror. If you want this kind of view, you want a camera view from outside, it's crystal clear, no obstructions, things like that you're looking all the way to the back. So, woo, we got home link for garage door openers, sunglass holder, I like that. There's safety connect up here. You can do all of your lights. See, they go all the way back. And again, look at that visibility. It's pretty strong. I like the windows here. And then we've got a lighted mirror with sliding function. You can block out that sun. Whoop, whoop. Cool. And then we'll just open this one time for you so you can see how far it opens. It doesn't go all the way back. That's as far as it goes back. Initially, people who are looking for one of these might want to know, what's the ride comfort like? What are the seats like? Well, for one thing, it's leather seats. It's got suede inserts here on the Platinum, and it's very comfortable. It's not a hard, firm seat where you'd say, gosh, this is not comfortable. It has medium-sized bolstering, so it doesn't fit you in like a sport seat, but it gives you enough play and room, but you still feel comfortable. I can adjust my seat up, down, twist it. I can also have lumbar support, so I like that. I do like that the seats have heated, cooled seats and memory seats, so me and my wife or whoever wants to drive in it can set their seats however their preference is. You know what I'm saying? But the ride comfort, this is city streets right here. We're only going 30 miles an hour in St. Pete Beach here, and it's very smooth. My aunt commented, now she has an older car, and she said that this takes the bumps so much better than her car. So if somebody's upgrading from an older one to this one, they're gonna be very pleased. You do hear the engine when you're accelerating because it's got some power to it. It's that 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with electric power. So it's gonna zip right out with that power mode. If you get it in power mode, it is, but it still has its own power mode just if you're regular. It just has more oomph than you might expect in a vehicle like this. I enjoy giving this car with the Toyota Audio Multimedia different challenges, different voice commands. Let's see if we can stump the Toyota. Hey Toyota, directions to Tampa International Airport.
I found Tampa International Airport. Would you like to go now?
How long will it take to get there?
Tampa International Airport is 22.16 miles and you should get there in 30 minutes. Would you like to go now?
Yes.
Calculating route to Tampa International Airport.
I think I turn right here. I do, I got it right. And look at this here. We've got on our multi-view camera, the panoramic view, so that you can see in front of the vehicle. I've got it set for automatic. So if I don't want it to automatically come on when I'm slowing down or just starting up, you push this little button right here with the A, the Avenger symbol right there, and that'll turn it off. But this tells me how close I'm getting to the car in front of me. I mean, if I couldn't see it myself, it's right there, and it tells me we're a little bit close. So he probably wants to scoot forward. Put this on. This has a great feature of front cross traffic alert. What that means is it will alert you if I start going and they think a car's coming this way or a person. It'll go da-da-da, da-da-da, and it'll have da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah, it shows you Sports Center. But what it does is it will alert you and it says where the traffic's coming from. So you do have to use some caution. It's a great second opinion of if it's clear to keep going. So I like that. Has safe exit assist, so if there's, when you're exiting and there's a car coming or something, it'll tell you, hey, you got to watch your surroundings. So we'll just go through St. Pete Beach here. We don't have a lot of palm trees in North Carolina, so for me this is a great breath of fresh Florida air. Toll plaza, holla, I like that. Let's just listen into how quiet it is at lower speeds. Cool. I'm gonna put it in sport mode going up this bridge. See that? It really closed the gap between me and the car in front of me. fast. F-A-S-T, baby. Woo! Oops. He wanted to get over, so I'll get over. This is a tall one, my friends. Have yourself a tall one. This vehicle has adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist. It's got traffic jam assist, so it can start me, stop me, even steer me at low speeds if the traffic gets kind of congested. That's a really good benefit, because sometimes if you're not paying attention, you got to make sure that you're keeping a safe distance between you and the cars in front of you. Look at this little Tacoma here. That's pretty cool. I like that. A regular cab. Bring back the regular cab, my friends. Woo! All right, but the thing I wanted to tell you about right here is the driver inattention alert. What it'll tell you is if I'm looking over at that Tacoma off to the side here, it'll beep at me. Right like that. Driver inattention detected. Look forward. And you know what? If I were to slump down in my seat, it would say, cannot see your eyes. Look forward. And so you'd have to like, oh, but see, let's see if we can get it to beep one more time. Did it again. So see how quickly it does it? Within just a couple seconds, which is enough time to be so distracted that you might hit something. That's really, really cool, because it lets you know, hey, you're not just glancing over, you're looking the way you should not be looking. And at a speed of going 50 miles an hour, I'm just cruising along and I don't hear a lot of engine noise, road noise. Not too much wind noise either. I like that on my head-up display it shows in big, about this much letters right here, it says 0.3 miles, I'm going to veer off to the right. We're going to get onto the highway, so we'll speed up a little bit and I can show you the acceleration. I'll tell you about an interesting comment I got on a test drive video on the Tacoma. People said, why do all the creators have to punch it? Why do they have to accelerate so fast? I just want to see what it's like going steady. If I did that only, then people would say, why don't you do a 0 to 60? So we as creators, we're always trying to balance out the content that we hope that you'll like. You got to get a kind of a combination of everything here. So let's put it into sport mode. Boom. It's amazing how quickly you can get up to speed in this vehicle. And we'll just go like a quarter mile or so you can hear this vehicle. It's pretty quiet. Yeah, see, that's not bad at all. Thanks for watching, everybody. How do you like the Grand Highlander? Let me know in the comments section. And remember to watch my suggested playlist, more Grand Highlander videos. We got lots of them here. I'm at Toyota Jeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. And my second channel is Auto Jeff Reviews. I'd love it if you checked out that channel as well. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. See you next time. Just click that suggested playlist and you'll learn more. We've got my full library of Grand Highlander videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I appreciate you being part of the channel. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.